Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Take Two Radio. I'm Pam, your host, and tonight I have my accented co-host. Her name is Dawn. Say hello, Dawn.
What did you say? My accented co-host?
Yes.
Okay, I've heard it all now. Hello, world. Hello, everyone. Glad that you're here with us tonight, and hello to you too, Pam.
Hello. I said that because Tracy said she loved your accent, so.
Oh, I see. Okay, there's behind-the-scenes stuff going on. See, I did know this. I was like, what is she doing right out of the gate? She's already harassing me about my accent. Golly. Well, you just wait till Kristoff calls in, and we'll just have a little conversation. So,
okay.
There's somebody on my side of this deal. So, anyway.
Well, we might have him, so let me go ahead and pick up this call. One moment, please.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, hi. Is that Pam or Dawn?
Yeah, this is Pam.
Hey, Pam. Hi. It's Kristoff. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm sorry I didn't call in 5 minutes before. I got to you right at the stroke of 6.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. As long as you called in, we're happy. But I didn't get to give my intro, so now you have to listen to it, okay?
I'd love to. That's fine. Go ahead.
Tonight we welcome two-time Daytime Emmy Award winner and multi-winner of the NAACP Image Award for the Young and the Restless, Kristoff St John. Yay!
What's
up?
Yay!
Nice. Never a better introduction was said. I love it.
and say hello to Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. How you doing tonight?
I'm great. How are you, Kristoff?
Man, life is good. It's a beautiful Monday. We're closing in on Thanksgiving. The holidays are here. It's a beautiful time of year. I mean, every month is just as special, but this one in particular, as we ebb closer to, you know, the big fat guy coming down the chimney, and then Happy New Year. You know, it's just such an awesome time of year. Don't you agree?
I love this time of year. You are speaking my language. You are definitely. I love it. I mean, from the time kind of school gets in session to the New Year, it's just, I love this time of year. I love it. So, great week. And
here's what's crazy though for me is that you know, we celebrate all of the holidays on the show about a month to 6 weeks before we actually celebrate them. You know, so it's kind of in tandem with all the stores doing their promotions for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? So we celebrate Christmas now. I mean, we just shot. Well, that's not true. Yeah, we did. We just shot the Christmas episode and the New Year episode last week or the week before last. So everything comes a couple of months early for us.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So you know, I know you can't talk about storylines, but I believe with everything in you that there's got to be some good stuff coming for the holidays, right?
Of course we can talk about storylines. What do you want to know? I'll just say secrets. I'm not protecting my job. I'm not cautious. Come on, ask me whatever you want.
Some people are tight-lipped, so I wasn't going to put you on the spot there, KSJ.
I think Neil needs to be singing again his little old off-key Christmas song or something.
You're so funny. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Well, no, what I think Neil needs is a new woman in his life, and it is time for the man to have a love interest. I mean, it's long overdue, you know?
Well, thank you for saying that, and I think a lot of fans would echo the same, but the truth is no one can really compare to the character of Drusilla Barbara Winters, and that's been the problem. It's like Victor. Placing Victor with anyone other than Nikki is going to be a travesty, you know?
Yeah.
And so as the months and years ebb away, I like that word. I said ebbed.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. As the year ebbs away, or as the years ebb away, you know, that's 4 times, by the way, Neil has somehow found himself attracted to people that he wouldn't ordinarily go with. And so it just hasn't worked. There has been very little chemistry. I would have to say the next in line would probably have been Karen, because he married Karen. There seemed to be some kind of chemistry there. And, you know, Nia Peoples, God bless her, I love her, wonderful actress, and unfortunately she was let go. But, you know, there's a number of wonderful, talented actresses that have come and gone. Currently we still have, you know, the character of Sophia, Julia Pace Mitchell, and, you know, we have the character of Leslie Angel Conwell. Debbie Morgan left the canvas last month, and that was a little unsettling because
that
we were
was
just
sad.
Yeah. What did you think about that?
That was sad, of course, because I love Debbie Morgan from All My Children. So once she came to Young and the Restless, it was, I didn't know how I was going to feel about it and how I was going to see her as another character after so many years. Right. But you know what? She's just got that talent that it doesn't matter what she plays. I'll always love her from All My Children, but to me, she worked on Young and the Restless. I know some people didn't care for it, but I liked it, and I liked her with you.
I did too. I think the thing was it had been so long since I had been involved in a relationship that was worth something, and I'm not saying that the relationship with Neil and Sophia was worth less. It just happened to be that Neil married Sophia because of the baby. It was a loveless marriage, and this we know.
Right.
And personally, Debbie Morgan, I love Debbie. I don't know if you know this, but Debbie and I have been working together since I was 12 years old.
Wow.
Generations,
right?
No, but before that, I wasn't 12 in generations, although I wish I was. It would give me a few more years to live, at least I think. No, it was the Roots 2, the next generation. She played a family member, an aunt of mine. I played young Alex Haley, and she played my aunt. And so I think I got a lot of feedback from fans about this particular pairing, and it seemed that it was about a 50-50. A little bit more were against the pairing because they thought we still look like family rather than two people in love.
That could have been. That could have been. And I don't think they did her justice with that name.
It was terrible, man. Harmony. I know. So, you know what? That name belongs like this. And next, coming to the stage, we have Harvey. Tell her lots of dollar bills. Right?
That's pretty spot on. Spot on.
Hey, listen, not that I would really know. I'm just guessing from what a lot of my buddies have told me. Names like Precious, Harmony, Gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
I think that even if they let her go by her real name, Debbie, it would have been better.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't choose the names. I certainly don't write the show, but I'm in total harmony with you about that. Harmony was not the right name.
Well, I thought for her character, though, the name, even though the name wasn't probably the best choice, it kind of fit the storyline of her character. And for some reason, I liked Harmony and Neil just because Harmony had that cutting edge to her. She had that, rough around the edges, and she had that spunk and that tenacity, and it was a little, you always saw that with Drusilla, and, you always knew with Drusilla. But with her, she was the first, what I call love interest of Neil's that had come along that I felt like kind of had a little bit of that. And so that was one of the reasons why I liked the pairing. But now I like Neil and Sophia, I have to say. I mean, I hate that it didn't work out, but I did like that chemistry there for a moment, when it was there. Unfortunately, it was short-lived. But now, you've been through all that, and or Neil has, and it's really time for Neil to have a good love interest, to kind of get him back.
And Don and I thought about Leslie.
So, Leslie is a no-brainer.
Well, ladies, Pam, Don, if we can back up a little, I mean, pairings on soap operas can be very divisive, right? So you have Neil paired with Sophia or Neil paired with, which I thought was a good pairing, the character of Ashley. But again, being divisive, there were really only stepping stones to another storyline or to another part of that storyline. Yeah. The reason why I think Neil was paired with the character of Ashley was just to kind of create division for Ashley and Tucker. The reason why Neil was paired with Sophia was because of the obvious, the relationship that Neil has with his brother Malcolm, and because of the baby. So divisive assignments with relationships are not well taken, I don't think, in the soap world. People want to see the correct pairings, and we wish for love, we wish for happiness for characters, especially for the good guys. At least that's what I've seen in my time. You know, and I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to put the wrong people together because it's an obvious thing. You know, the longer you pair them, the longer the disinterest occurs with the audience. You know, and so that's a disservice that's been done over the past, 5 years of the show. But it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I very much enjoy what's going on right now, and Angel Conwell, a.k.a. Leslie, is just such a pleasure and a treat to work with.
Now, how does it feel to be large and in charge again and have a great job, bossing people around?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's terrible to boss people around, don't you think?
I bet.
Hey, you know, it's interesting because, you know, the CEO spot, it's kind of musical chairs on this show, going from company to company. And as much as I love having the storyline and being back on the show in in a larger capacity, I also have been rooting for Neil owning his own company for a long time now.
Yeah.
I think again, I'm going to say another word, or a word that I've been using tonight, disservice. I think it's a disservice to put this man continuously, you know, underneath a Jack Abbott, underneath a Victor Newman, underneath a Catherine Chancellor. Mm-hmm. The fact remains that he is one of the more intelligent characters and has the capacity to run his own business. And that to me seems like a very viable storyline. However, I'm not writing the show. You know, if it were me, I'd be the first black billionaire on the show, quite possibly running for the presidential seat and owning my own business. So take that.
And I love that.
I would too. I mean, and really, Neil has proven he can run a company. I mean, really. So give the man his own company. You know, I mean, let's quit beating around the bush here. I mean, Neil has earned the right to that. You have earned the right to have that kind of a storyline for sure. And you know, there's that show. I think as a whole, The Young and the Restless. You know, there's room for another emergent front and center family besides the Abbotts and the Newmans. I mean, you know, there's plenty of room, and there's enough characters to go around. So you know, that's just my opinion, though.
Well, that's not just your opinion. Here's the truth. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen. I was actually surprised by it many years ago. I remember looking in the channel guide. I think I had Dish at the time. Now having DirecTV, but the explanation of the show Young and the Restless, if you punched info, was this drama revolves around three families in Genoa City: the Abbotts, the Newmans, and the Winters. Now that was back when Drusilla, the character Drusilla, was there, and true to her departure. You know, what happened was once she fell off the cliff, you know, virtually Neil did as well. Just really kind of supporting the characters of Lily, Kane, Devon. You know, much of his own journey was non-existent. So I agree with you. You know, it's a different time in daytime television, and so I would say that I'm just happy having a job. That's not the truth. You know, I want to have a storyline with substance. It's been many years, and I'm enjoying at least the beginning of it. So that's that.
Yeah, let's go into the new year that way.
Right?
Yep.
That would be nice. And so, and you know, and what I have been seeing so far with the new writing team coming on board, the storylines, you know, have really, I would say, improved. It's nice to see, you know, some kind of old traditional things and yet some new things, and the show is fun and interesting again. It had kind of gotten to that, I don't know, I won't say it was stagnated, but it just, you know, it just needed that little extra something, and it's so nice to see, you know, things kind of ramping up now on all fronts, and